Let me introduce myself to you. This is who I am. No more, no less.
Sponsored by.
Welcome back to Seeing the Need, Finding the Solution. Jim, we talked a little bit before about you getting involved and being involved with us for quite a long time. Christmas in July, different things, but you actually, everybody here, including Mark, I've watched him give back his heart as well down at the golf tournament, and Tomas coming out, and I remember being outside, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the whatever time it was, we were outside downtown getting ready for Toys for Tots, and but you know, one of his phrases was, you know, here, I work for you today, you know, and that type of thing. And every one of you get involved, up and above giving back in reference to what you do. You're out there, I mean, you loading things of water, or Mark out at the charity golf tournament, and then this guy's after party for the golf tournament this year. The most amazing type of raffle giveaway I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how you guys wound up doing that with that many prizes and gifts, but including a cute little puppy. But at the same time, it was just amazing. Jim, for you personally, though, it maybe not be what we do together, it may not be the holiday run of the home makeover, but for you personally, defining moment somewhere in your business life that you said, I want to do this, even if it means me spending money or my heart. Is there a defining moment somewhere in your business life? I know you have the car dealership up in Oregon, different stuff like that. Is there a defining moment when you said, hey, yeah, I want to get involved going this way? Was there a moment like that?
Actually, I had semi-retired from the automobile business, and the defining moment would have been when my wife, Janice, said, you need something to do. You know, so that's actually, I started thinking about charity work and so forth. I wanted to live in Arizona. I didn't want to spend as much time in Oregon. So noticing that there were no drive-through coffee facilities in this area to speak of, that's how it began. And it was going to be just a small business, and I was going to have somebody else run it, of course, and it turned out to be quite different from that. So that's how it started.
Oh, I can relate. I just wanted to hold a function and give away some toys, and ta-da! Mark, Diversified Roofing. You guys have been in the Valley for 23 years?
Yes.
23 years. You also have a huge heart, not only that, but a real bunch of guys that are guys, and a staff that is really unmatchable. Which I also talked about the program that initiated with Tomas, but even before that People of Color Network came aboard, you guys also worked with the community on different areas of hiring and for jobs as well, too. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We were working with halfway homes to provide opportunity for the men and women that were there, and provided them an opportunity to make some money and an opportunity to take care of themselves. And certainly we were helped by the workforce side to accomplish protecting the community, and they in turn were able to get back on their feet and you know, provide for themselves, in essence.
So you have a company who was getting ready to settle down, and it kept going and kept going and kept going. You have a company that's now giving back hugely. I mean, in an economy it's just not good all the way around for many folks and many business owners. You know, I think it was 90% when we did the statistics, 90% of that giving is done by actually employees, not companies. So if employment is down, so is giving is down, then the services in the Valley are down that are not met. It makes it real hard on companies like Tomas's and the organizations and agencies that have gaps in services. So the idea on cause marketing is to pull everybody together in areas of education, local media, government, local businesses, and even that spiritual aspect of the church, to come together for one cause, mix those two more nonprofits or two more for-profits to benefit with the same objective, which is really to give back to Phoenix. If you're going to be in this city, you might as well bless it. feed it, build it, educate it, serve it. Tomas, you come from a cause marketing background as well. What I really want to focus on is mental illness, stigma, reduction, awareness. What's going on here in the Valley?
Well, there's one common link with all of the partners around the table, and that has to do with, people may not be aware, but 1 in 4 individuals suffer with mental illness or a behavioral health challenge. And so with those kind of statistics, you don't have to look too far in your family or look too far in your workforce to understand that mental health is important to all of us. It's important. 1 in 4.
1 in 4. Wow.
Yeah, and
you see, there's 4 people on the side. So over here, there's your 1.
And for children, it's 1 in 5 who are struggling with behavioral health challenges. And so, we don't have to look too far, but everybody has mental health. And I talked about that before. That you have mental health. It's just how well is it? How do we take care of it? And when it's challenged and compromised, how do we recover and get on a better path of living well? But it impacts businesses. It impacts our entire community. And so when people are well, then they're better employees or more productive. And so there's a link. And so that common denominator around the work that we do to try to help people who are struggling with mental illness, behavioral health challenges, to turn that into living well. We need the support of the business community. We need the support of the faith-based community and other nonprofits, and we're seeing some tremendous results. And I'm looking forward to the partnership with Diversified Roofing to look at how we can create job opportunities for people that are being served through our network. That's where people can take control of their own life and feel good about providing for themselves and their families and make a living that way. And I think employees who are working for companies like Dutch Bros and Diversified Roofing, their employees feel good about working for those companies because they have owners that care about them and about the community. And their customers feel good about buying their product and using their services because more and more people are more conscious about companies that are giving back and doing good in the community. That's how I make my decisions mostly. I look at who's giving back and I want to patronize that company.
And what I love about this, before we head out, to just sit there and get really the messages across this holiday season of hope, of giving, of charity, and of how you can step out of the show and be a blessing to Phoenix. We also piggyback off of what we try to teach as well in giving back on the marketing angle too. I love how it complements each other, and we're working with a bunch of people who really have the philosophy, if they're working and giving back with us, we want to use them for what we normally do out of our funds that we normally spend. So it's kind of a neat thing when all of a sudden you get to enter into a work program, or you get to a roofing bid that comes through it, or your profits increase and you don't really know why, but you also don't know why you're on TV all the time too. But it's really neat as it comes all together and it actually works. The bottom line is it works. And I really believe if your heart and your motive is pure and you're trying to do whatever you can, step out of your shell. All it takes is showing up for a couple hours, maybe to volunteer. We had a group home kid do that as well, where it takes an owner of a business to maybe say, maybe let's try this a little different. You don't got to spend $60,000 on a run on a major network. Work with the people that do a great job. Before we go into the video for the home makeover, Jim, personally, you're very much appreciated. Mark, very much appreciated for jumping in on this. Can't wait to see who the winner is. And Tomas, I look forward to working with you, especially on integrated health coming up here in January and some different stuff that we're going to be collaborating on. With that, before we roll the video, I'd like to say, first of all, thank you so much in reference to the crew, staff over at AZTV, and a fabulous job they do behind the cameras as well. We'll be back in a minute. We'll see who the winner is on their Christmas Day 2011 Home Makeover giveaway. building up for the winner of the Christmas Day 2011 Home Makeover giveaway in Phoenix, Arizona. I'd like to say thank you. I will hopefully not miss anybody, but at the same time, there's so many sponsors and collaborators. First of all, People of Color Network for getting involved, Diversified Roofing, Dutch Bros Coffee, Holiday Inn, both different sites, both Airport and Phoenix, Your Neighborhood Healthcare Center, excuse me, Impact Suicide Prevention Center, Magellan. The list goes on, Native American Connections. List goes on and on and on and on and on. Check out the website for all of the collaborators. Room Store has come in as well. I'd like to thank personally Jim for being on board with us for so long. Look forward to the new year. Mark, hopefully working with you as well. And Tomas, I definitely will not be getting rid of you, and it's been a pleasure working with you. And now, the Home Makeover Giveaway 2011. The winner, let's just go out to the house and we'll show you who the winner is. Where do you work, by the way?
I'm at Native American Connections.
You work for Access and you work for
Choices.
Choices Network. So you guys are both in the field of really behavioral health and services and stuff.
My name is Selena Salazar. I work with the state of Arizona.
Doing?
Access.
Before she got sick, she was really starting to get things together for herself because she got our family together.
What would your one wish be for Christmas? If you could have anything.
Just for all to be together.
She had always had these problems, but we weren't sure what it was. She was in and out of the hospital.
Stove, refrigerator, drips, a day bed where it's a little bit higher since she's getting ready to do chemo, right?
Yes.
She's in the hospital now. Hopefully she'll be back by Christmas.
Yes.
That's the case. You have no Christmas tree. Two children. You have one of your own that's 16. Single mom on your own. And a little bit close to here.
So my boys, all my boys, I want them to not worry about me. I want my mom not to worry about or my family, because I'll be fine no matter what. Because I'm happy. I just want them to be happy because they deserve to be happy.
You are the winner of the 2011 Home Makeover from Seeing the Need and Finding the Solution. Thank you to all that have been a part of this campaign. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, Marine. Thank you, TV station. Thank you, AZTV. And thank you, God. God bless.
Because of you, I'm blessed. No